Hello and welcome to the 1:30 draw of the 2025 Harvest Bonspiel. This is the A event, the second round. We have on sheet 1 Donovan versus MacKinley. That's Diamond State. They'll be red versus Philadelphia. They will be yellow. On Diamond State, we have Dewey Donovan, Sharon, Tom, and Molly. And on MacKinley, we have Craig. Actually, let's see who we have because they have an alternate. Craig, Katie, I see Brian, I see Leslie. Those are our folks. On sheet 2, we have Kaur or Plainfield on red and Llyod or Philadelphia on yellow. Plainfield is skipped by Dan Pearson, vice Jesse Kaur, second John Geppert, and lead Michelle Sheffer. Jesse is the person in the house most of the time. That's why it's her team. Carolyn Lloyd's team is Team THD with Carolyn, Ben, Janine, and Harry. And the game is started, which I better go start the timer. Looks like we have a sub on Team Llyod. That is Ian Alexander subbing for Harry. Ian's shot looking for a guard. Craig's team looks like they are going to have a tick. Craig says it wasn't on the line, so we're all good. Jesse calling for normal from Michelle. Getting rid of the rock that slid into the house. Molly's stone, meanwhile, being called back line by Tom. Jesse saying hit, and we do have a hit. Craig saying board weight hit on this one. That'd be Team Donovan's red. Leslie taking a shot at it. Ian's second stone. Leslie saying yes, Craig saying no. Does hit through. Ian's takeout also hits. Jesse saying hit and flop to the wing. Dewey trying to hit with Tom's rock. Heavy sweep right away for sheet 2, Jesse. Craig Dewey calling them off on sheet 1. Looks like we're going to get a hit and flop towards the opposite direction. Still mostly centered. Janine's going to go after it. Craig is also going to go after the stone that that the Diamond State team flopped out from the hit. And Carolyn is going to be throwing second stone and skipping. He's throwing with the stick. Craig saying to sweep hard. Brian's stone curling a bit more than expected. Going into the back of the house for sheet 1. Dewey saying we can see it, we can hit it. Meanwhile, Carolyn on sheet 2, throwing the hit. Sweeping on sheet, Janine's both sheets sweeping. Janine's gonna hit. Dewey says we're already on the guard, so they're gonna miss that one. They promote the guard. Nope, they take it all the way through. Craig looking for a draw now from Brian. Meanwhile, John taking out the stone that was left over. Just trading hits on sheet 2. Should be a fast end. Brian's draw. Katie looking to, thinking it needs it. John's stone flopping out into the wing. Janine looks like she's chasing it. A little argument about outside in or inside out. Carolyn saying outside in will be pretty straight along the boards here, so. Meanwhile, Dewey's now going to be trying draw under himself. Janine's sweeping hard, does make contact, knocks it out, but rolls out as well. Meanwhile, on sheet 1, Diamond States Rock just crashing into the guards and adding to the pile. Craig saying let's draw around the other way. John being given an open draw to the wing. It's an in turn. Jesse saying a little wide. Sweeper's saying it needs to be hard. 2-3, Dan says. It's not even. See how far he can drag it. Meanwhile, Katie's shot. Dragging in. Gonna go right to the top 4. Sticking out a little bit, it looks like, but pretty well buried. Dewey debating what to do, while Ben tries to draw under the guard that was left for him. Dewey looking for back 4 weight. Should hopefully curl around and just tap that yellow on the top 4. Sweepers think it's a little light, but it's really wide. Dan said bumper for this stone. Meanwhile, Dewey's stone a little short, or Sharon's stone for Dewey, a little short. Jesse's stone away, bumper, calling for line. Just clean, curl, needing it for weight. Now we're straightening it out. Means the stone has started curling quite a bit. It's a little lighter than bumper. Meanwhile, for Team McKinley, managed to just promote their own stone a little bit. McKinley sitting 3 now. Dewey's looking to angle raise the red, possibly. Meanwhile, Ben is drawing a second shot on sheet 2. Looks like they're going to come pretty close to top 8. No, just biting top 8. Meanwhile, Dewey coming back for the first skip stones. Promote on the red.
Which way? Just free, which way?
Jesse looking for the double takeout on sheet 2. Dan calling for curl. Sharon calling for sweep. Straight. Dan gets the stone, but curl's a little too much. Still a good shot for Jesse. Dewey's shot deflects off. Doesn't quite get the run back. Janine with the skips rocks being asked to put stone back in the 12-foot. Always curl, needs to curl, needs to curl, needs to curl. They're trying, but that is going to come up light and a little wide. Leaves Dan a shot through the middle to hit the yellow out. Craig's shot, meanwhile. Lightweight takeout here. Not a lightweight takeout. This is going to be draw weight and more likely a guard. He's bouncing off there. Meanwhile, Dan Pearson definitely throwing a takeout. A little wide, trying to get it to curl a bit more. Trying to get it to curl. Gonna just miss it. Rare miss from Dan. Meanwhile, Dewey looks like he's going to try to do that angle raise again. This is his last stone. Sharon Collin hard sweeping. It's coming, it's coming. It's just going to be a little too much weight. Yes, great shot. Leaves Craig sitting the 1. Meanwhile, Janine's shot coming down. Calling for curl, calling for curl. Ends up promoting on sheet 2 theirs into, could be second shot, it's hard to tell. Dan's going to try this shot again for his second. It's got to curl a bit more still. It's going to hit this time and stick. I'm going to check that one to see if it's 1 or 2 for red. And they're going to check a few more times. Meanwhile, Craig is going to manage to thread the needle, hit that out, and sit for 4. That's a big end for the Lollipop Guild and Craig MacKinley. 4. Meanwhile, on sheet 2, they're still debating, and looks like they're going to have a measure. Putting the little measuring device, see some deflection of which one's closer. Seen the first. It is yellow. Means score of 1 for sheet 2. Or for Plainfield, the realm of niftiness greater than the land of Oz. Jesse and Dan's team. First shot from MacKinley's team is going to go deep. Leslie's going to be through the house. Meanwhile, Molly looking for a corner guard. Oh, Michelle's shot it going a little heavier than they wanted at first. 13-6 is the time. That is back of the house. Let's see, Molly's shot goes into the house. Craig elects to take it out. Carolyn just looking for something along the line. Leslie Stone is coming. Moving. It is moving. Does manage to hit it. Meanwhile, Carolyn Stone, or what do we got? That one is all sorts of heavy. That was Ian Stone, sorry. Molly's second shot coming along, looking for another guard. Sweeper saying a 3, should be a tight guard. Jesse's saying line's good, 3-4. Dan saying it's probably a guard now. Molly Stone actually is a pretty good guard there. Dan is guts to a center line guard. Carolyn saying let's go underneath it. Meanwhile, Brian drawing down and potentially tapping their own. Sweeper saying it's a little light. It's curling like a lot. Meanwhile, on sheet 2, it's not quite sweeping, it's curling as much as they expected. Brian Stone curling more than expected, ticking off and going under. Ian Stone going a little deep, but staying in the rings and undercover. Jesse saying, let's just draw in. Jesse saying 14-second T-line wait. Still a little slow. Tom Stone just ticking the 1. Ticking it more, sticking out a little bit now. Craig's putting another one up on the 12-foot. Meanwhile, John Stone goes to the back 8. Janine saying let's draw in, and if we're tight, we can tick the guard out of the way. Brian, meanwhile, trying to draw into the top of the house. Brian's stone is a little light. Craig is calling him off anyways.
You know somebody at the bar?
It does show short. The sweepers were saying it's light. Craig was saying stop sweeping. I think he cared more about the line than how if it got in the rings. Meanwhile, Janine holding the broom for Carolyn. Carolyn's stone is away. Meanwhile, Tom on sheet 1 looks like it's going to be a little heavy and through. Ian sweeping hard for Carolyn's stone. Looks like that's going to be light either way. It's going to be a pretty high guard. Katie throwing her stone for Craig McKinley's team. Stone looks, sweeper's thinking it's light, but Craig thinking it's not. It is curling. It is curling. Looks like it's just going to tuck under. Back of the house. It's mostly under the guard, but leaves a lot of room for Sharon to draw on top of it. Meanwhile, Jesse's team gets the stone into the back 4. Carolyn looking to clear the guard. Sharon stone looking to be a little hot. Dewey's getting ready to sweep it. Craig kind of took it away. Craig trying to just take this red out, make his stones in the 12-foot at play. Meanwhile, Janine waits for Carolyn to take out that top guard. Normal called by Ben. Janine calling for sweep right away. It's gonna good peel. Meanwhile, Craig manages to get the red out, although he takes his own out in the process. Dewey saying, let's try that draw again. Dan okay with a 3 guard. Dan okay with any guard. Dewey saying we're a little narrow, got to sweep. They're sweeping. They seem to be holding it. I don't think they're around it. I think they won't hit it. Just needs to wait. It's going to be just a little heavy. And just in the 12-foot. Not quite full 12. So 3rd stone. Craig looking to draw. So Carolyn looking to take out the red, driving it straight back. You could possibly get a triple there. See how Ben does. Sweeping on, called out immediately. They're holding it pretty well. Calling it off because they were holding it too well. They get one. They get one yellow out. Wasn't doing them any good back there anyways. Meanwhile, Brian and Leslie sweeping hard on Craig Stone. Looks like it's just going to be a guard. Dan holding the broom for Jesse. Four, 5 being called. That'd be top 8. Dan calling curl. Needs to, no, changing straight. Straight. And off just by the guard. Gonna be actually a 7. Good shot right to the button. That is the button bag. They have the button bag this game and the next. You throw to the button, or if you throw a double takeout of the opposing team stones, you get the bag, and whoever ends up with the bag at the end of the games wins the prize. Okay, ends up clearing a guard with Ben's second stone and taking out one red along with it. Meanwhile, Dewey's first stone gets underneath the guard a little bit, sits there for shot stone. Christie looking Katie, not Christie. Katie holding the broom for Craig, trying to get that red stone out of there. Dan's first stone is away. They're just keeping it clean, trying to avoid any dirt on the ice. Gone for curling, trying to get it to curl back into the center more. Looks like a very nice guard. Gears a little bit at the end, so a little bit sticking out. Carolyn saying we got to get on top of these. Something to hit later. Craig Stone is going around. It's going to sail on by Dewey's. Leaves Dewey a draw, potentially for 2. Janine, meanwhile, trying to draw, get on top of this pile. And, does get one stone out of there. Dan's saying he's just going to put another one on top of the pile. Here's Hammer on sheet 1. A yellow brick road, people. Bonspiel's theme is Emerald City. So you see the different teams with some costumes. Dewey's stone is just going to be so close, but no, it'll just be the one for Diamond State. Dan's stone is moving along. Trying to move it along. Trying to curl it under. But Still pretty good. Jesse's team is sitting the 3. Janine and Carolyn have hammer, but they have to figure out how to outcount those 3. Sheet 1, the score is 1-4 with McKinley and Philadelphia up and with hammer. Molly shot a good guard. Janine and Carolyn still thinking about what's going on. Brian on Leslie's rock pretty quick. Sweeping to try to get it further. Trying to get further. Leslie's saying curl. I think they're more concerned about the weight. Janine still thinking over with Carolyn what to do on sheet 2. Nothing great for him. Dewey asking Molly to put a second center guard up. Molly's second shot. Call the guard out of hand. They're sweeping. They just need to get it over because they want a high guard. Get it over the line. And they do get it right over the line, just barely. Very nice pair of guards by Molly. Craig saying to Leslie, let's draw under ours. Meanwhile, Hammerstone on sheet 2 for Janine. Both sweepers saying it's light. Carolyn saying sweep anyways. Or it's fighting over who thinks it's got more weight than the other. It does have a little bit too much. It'll cut them down to 2. It'll be a steal of 2 from Plainfield. Dan Pearson and Jesse Kaur's team. Meanwhile, Tom on sheet number 1. Going to take out guard from Craig McKinley's team. Oh, but it was not time to take out guards. You can't hit a guard until the 6th rock of the game. You can't hit it out. So the guard gets put back. Of course, now it is the 6th rock of the game, so Craig can take out guards. Michelle on sheet 2. Throwing the center guard. No, not throwing the guard. They're throwing into the house. Top 8. Brian Stone got some weight behind it. Not sure where we're going with it. It's looks like it's hanging out on the wide side. Ian Stone on the first. Not sure where this one's going either. Tom's just being told to draw around. Jesse Stone dancing to guard it. Meanwhile, Tom Stone, little deep, back 8. Dan Sang, 3 guard. Brian drawing in on sheet 1. Katie saying it's a little light. Good guard on sheet 2. Leslie saying Leslie and Craig are fighting over who's going to do it. Leslie said it needed it for weight. Craig said, I don't. Yeah, a lot of fighting over that. Whoa means whoa. Ian second stone. Saying they got, Carolyn saying they got room. Trying to bring it around. Trying to bring it around. It's looking pretty good. Brings it down to biting 8 foot. Meanwhile, Sharon Stone coming around. Looks like the sweepers think it's a little heavy. And it ends up heavy. Craig reaches around for a sweep. Meanwhile, John Stone, Dan Sang is normal. Looking to just take out the yellow stone. Will end up ticking it off their own, but taking it out. Katie, meanwhile, second stone. Another draw in. This draw coming around, looks pretty good to end up on the back reds, which it does. Taps it back a little bit. McKinley sitting the 3 there now. Dewey's gonna peel this rock, try to open up a draw path. Meanwhile, Carolyn looking to take out the red that had gotten ticked out open. Carolyn's rock a little wide though. Dewey's calling the sweep, trying to keep it in. Going to end up just raising the yellow. Does take it out though. Gets rid of some of that red backing, which wasn't helping him. Craig gonna put a guard up. It's up there at the front of the house. Craig has the hammer this end. John's draw. 3-4. Guard from Katie. Gonna end up a little wide, but pretty good overall. Actually, I don't have a whole lot of options with that guard there. Meanwhile, Carolyn is going to try that take out of the red again. Janine likes that one better. Still falling out, Ben says. It's trying to curl, Ian says. Does get it, but oh, of course it hits that back yellow out. Still gets it out. Rolls out. Plainfield sitting just the one. Dewey, meanwhile, looking for the draw. Can draw into the button. Also tap off the yellow into the button. Tom's saying it's heavy. Sharon calling the sweep. Jesse on the draw on sheet 2. Sharon calling stop. Oh, I don't know if that was go or whoa, but it was curling too much and ticked off the front one. Craig's going to go back and try putting up a guard. Dan calling the sweepers off on sheet 2. Trying to curl it around to get behind the guard. Does end up back of the tee line.
Let's try and get in here. Little tap's okay, but we're really talking about draw weight.
Carolyn looking for a draw to the button. Set of taps fine. Not looking for it. Ben's throw got lots of room. Craig's guard, meanwhile, going out wide. Needs to get back. Looks like Ben's, it's going to be a little heavy. Slide out the back. Meanwhile, Craig's not really going to come back. They end up sweeping it. Craig's doesn't really come back to be a guard, so Dewey's still got the draw in. Looks like Jesse's going to throw the same stone. Dan's saying the weight is heavy. Trying to just bump it. Go to the side of it. 14.9, that means the ice is up to speed. About as fast as we get here. Sharon calling the sweep. Caroline calling for a sweep, trying to make a hit here. Dewey does make the hit. One yellow is one yellow. They started to kick because they thought the end was over, but there's still one more stone. So Carolyn's team with a good shot to be sitting shot. Dan's looking at what he can do and is thinking of the angled takeout. Trying to hit that red into the yellow. Craig's stone needs to take out that yellow, and he will have possibly 6. Stone is a little bit wide. Oh, but it redirects and manages, though it spills out. So we have at least 4, maybe 5. Looks like they agreed on 5. Dan Stone manages to hit the yellow, but jams on the back red. It's okay. Leaves him something to do on the next shot. Sheet 2 is now 9-1 in favor of MacKinley's, the Lollipop Guild. Janine trying to draw in again on sheet 2. Craig looking for top 12. Carolyn saying no. Fighting over the weight, looks like. Well, that is heavy. Dan's going to sweep it to the back of the rings. So Jesse saying maybe hack, Dan saying a hard hack. Not quite sure how much the difference between a hard hack and a bumper shot is. Molly's first one going out, looking for a guard. Dan's last stone. Jesse calling for clean. Molly's guard looking pretty good. Calling for curl now. Got to curl, got to get around to get a piece of that yellow. Gets a piece, knocks it out, leaves him sitting the 2. Janine looking at that with Carolyn saying, well, we're just going to have to hit for 1. They could possibly try to double those 2 reds out, but there's a high probability that it would jam on that back yellow, which would defeat the purpose. Dewey looking for a guard on the other side, while Craig sticks 2 rocks in the 4-foot. Craig being up enough that he doesn't want to do anything too aggressive. Throwing rocks into the 4-foot is a defensive move. Janine's throw is a little, looks like it's going to be hanging out wide. It's going to tick off the guard, hit their own. Looks like it will still just be 2 red. Steal a 2, making it 5-0 on sheet 2. 2 guards from Molly, 2 nice guards. Craig saying, well, we'll put up a center guard now that we got 2 in the house. Jesse saying, draw into the house again. Meanwhile, Brian's stone is gonna, looks like it's gonna curl too much. Still a high guard. Not quite on center line though, but we have 5 rocks, so you can take out. Dewey's gonna try to take out, do a double by throwing a lot of weight down the center. Draw to the button. Sheet 2, first one. Tom's stone is a little wide, going to play the run. Does manage to take 1 stone out, so that's not too bad. It's good to have a plan B. Ian Stone curling in. Looks like it's going to spill a little bit. Jesse says, no, we're going to take that one out right away. Trying to curl it to get a flop in, which they do get a little bit of. Meanwhile, Tom Stone still a little wide. Dewey's hoping it's going to curl a little bit more, but doesn't look like it's going to. Gonna tick. Opens it up. Craig is saying, let's put one in the top 12. Right in the center. Janine and Ben sweeping hard to get this guard in there. Actually not a guard. They do manage to make it into the rings. Meanwhile, it's Katie Stone not curling as much as they thought. Gonna end up top 12 on the corner. Leaves Sharon a chance to hit. Jesse calling the peel on that top yellow. Dewey calling the sweep right out of hand on the guard already. Sheet 2, they managed to get the yellow out. Janine calling Carolyn to well, they're deciding still what they want. Craig wants another rock in the center of the ring, of the 12-foot circle. Rock's going to come up, be a guard, but be right around where he wanted it. Meanwhile, Carolyn her stone is coming. Ian saying it's going to need some help. Janine disagreeing. Now sweeping it. Dewey calling for sweep to keep it on line, trying this double. Carolyn's stone sitting right on, just bunting it back a little bit. Sharon Stone does clear out the guard. Normal weight. It's a pretty strong takeout. Calling it. Hits it. Takes out the back red, but that's no problem for them. Janine's going to try to sit in the pocket created by those two reds. Trying to get something that Dan and Jesse can't just take out. Craig's first stone. Looks like it's going to be a little deep. not quite curling the way he was thinking. Meanwhile, Ian sweeping hard on this, going to end up just too short. Craig Stone going through. Dewey's got another chance for this hit. This is Dewey's first. 3 stones left on sheet 1. Jesse looking to draw in. Dan saying we're wide, needing to curl. Saying they want more than a 3. He wants it in the rings. Sharon calling up. It's a pretty good takeout for Dewey. Actually ends up being a double. And get the button bag. But Craig gonna turn around and hit it right back. Got 3 stones all in a bundle on sheet 2. Ben asked to throw control. Looks like we got a little too much line here. Just too wide. Manages to still nick 1. Carolyn not quite able to throw it out. Craig Stone. Leslie trying to get it to curl a bit. Does manage to do so. Craig sitting the 3 now. Dewey with nothing to hit. Actually, he probably could hit the 1 out on the wing. Looks like he's going to try the in-turn draw, though. Meanwhile, that stone ends up a little heavy on sheet 2 into the back house. Carolyn saying, try to hit this one on the nose. And give Ben a little less ice. Hammer stone on sheet 1. Dewey drawing against 3. Sweeper is on it, off, on. Carolyn calling her sweepers off. It's the 1 on the nose. Somehow manages to get through the other 2 without getting either one. And Dewey with a nice draw to the 4-foot for a single. Oh, but Dewey's shaken at this point. So that will be a victory to Craig MacKinley, Philadelphia 2 in the Lollipop Guild. Craig will, let's see when they play next. Dan, meanwhile, going to take the yellow out in the top of the house. So Craig moves on to play tomorrow at 7:15 p.m. So he has all morning off. Dan trying to get that yellow out of there. Does clear it out. Red sitting 3. So Dewey's team and Diamond State will play tomorrow at 9 a.m. A little bit earlier. Janine with her first stone. And Janine's stone just too heavy. Ends up stopping towards the back 8. Almost. It's full 8. It's probably second stone. Dan saying let's just hit and spill out. Don't give them something to back to. Dan with a fair amount of weight on line. Just clean. Oh, ends up nosing it instead of spilling the shooter. That's Janine. All Janine has to do is hit and stick on that red and she'll be shot. Hammer shot on sheet 2. Little heavy, they're saying. It's close. Close. Ian says it's digging in, but... Oh, yes. It just manages, and Carolyn Lloyd scores in the 4th. 1 point. So it's 5-1 on sheet 2 with Realm of Niftiness greater than Land of Oz. Plainfield and Kaur is in the lead and has hammer. Carolyn being yelled at not to put the score up because there's a game to play. Sweeping hard, trying to get this onto the line. Looks like they do manage to get that just biting the line. Michelle's first stone. Looks like she's going to the wing, throwing an out turn. That's curling quite a bit. Curls almost out of the ring. Another guard from Ian is being called, a little deeper. 3 guard probably. Call and curl. Just
It's just slow, not the other guy.
just slow. Gonna get the guard, but can they get it?
Good shots.
Oh, just parallel.
Okay, Kaur.
Jesse's saying let's draw around. Michelle agreeing. Dan thinking we're through. 13-5. Makes sense with the ice being fast. Lower numbers are faster. Carolyn looking for a draw under cover. Carolyn's throw. Sweeper's not doing anything. It's going along the boards, which tends to be straight. Looks like we're slow anyways. Jesse's going to peel the guards. John is up. Fun fact about John, his favorite character from The Wizard of Oz. He says someone with a giant lollipop who is not a member of the Lollipop Guild, because that's all the treat benefits with fewer monthly meetings. Normal is out of hand. Jesse's calling sweep. Going to hit and flop a little bit. Somewhat covering up the the rock out on the wing. Still very hittable though. Meanwhile, Carolyn being asked to draw under the center guard. Rock is away. Ian thinking it's light. Maybe. Sweeper's on and off. Not quite sure. Now hard sweeping. Still curling. They want it to get it under there. Get it under the stone. That looks pretty darn good. Looks like they're going to try to get John to hit the double, which would be slightly hitting the rock on the... Slightly hitting the rock to Jesse's right and bouncing to the one to her left. Calling hard sweep, off sweep, clean, pretty good. Hits the one, hits the second, doesn't get the second out, but moves it out from under cover. Carolyn wanting a normal weight, take out, wants to hit the red on the inside, bounce the shooting stone under the yellow. Not sure if it's going to curl too much. Looks like it's not going to curl enough. Does get a piece. spills out in the process. John says you can see most of that yellow.
I just want to throw like bumper up control. No more than control. Tell me how much you can see from the hack.
Bumper up to control. Bumper being the weight to throw it such that it stops at the bumper behind the hack. Control a little faster than that. Solid bump. So, strong bumper. Jesse Stone. Michelle saying little up. Dan calling for curl. That straight spot along the boards, getting them again. Just manages to tick it back kind of under the guard again.
There's only so much that card can do.
That's fair. Yeah, I was just ready for the owner off.
Yeah.
Nobody caught me really.
Carolyn asking Ben to draw undercover again. Ian think it's close. Janine is close to it. Looks like it's moving more than close. Needs to stop. Needs to stop. Dan's going to push it to the back of the forefoot. Not a bad shot.
You can just do this too if you want. Your call.
Dan's asking whether they want the double.
Okay, yeah, just hit and kind of roll a little bit.
And saying just take the one. Since they're up, it's safer to hit the one because if they try the double and miss, they may not get neither. Jesse's throwing a control. Trying to curl it over there. It's going to just tick off of it. Okay. Asking Janine to put that stone back. First of the skip rocks is away. Ben thinks it's about T-line weight. Looks like it's a little hotter than that. Janine's rock gonna just keep going. And oh, they're trying to figure out if it's still in. They're leaving it, so they think it's probably still in. They may have to check that with the biter bar afterwards. Dan, meanwhile, with his first, is just going to take out this yellow. Control called by the sweepers. Sweep called. Curling a little much. No. Close, yes. Always good. Good shot.
Nice shot on the call we caught. That's close.
Janine,
Leaves Janine.
you want to freeze?
Choosing to freeze to it. Janine does not. Dan has hammer. Choosing to freeze. They're hoping to be able to hope they can stick to it and prevent Dan from being able to remove it without removing the red. Other call would be just to remove the rock. Depends what you're more comfortable with. Ben being told to sweep immediately. Called off. Needs to curl a little bit more. Yes, again, it's curling. Now it's curling a lot. Oh, over curls. Leaves the red in play. Dan just needs to throw a full 8 for 2. Still have 35 minutes on the clock. Hammer throw is away. Sweeper's on it for weight. I think it's all there. Good shot by Dan. 2 red it is. Brings the score 7-1 in favor of Kaur and Plainfield. Asking for inner through, no guards, very defensively. Michelle has a fun fact. She was a contestant on Jeopardy. She says she lost very badly. Back 8, Dan Sang. Back 4, back 8, somewhere in between. Carolyn asking for a corner guard. Two threes called. They are way light. Trying to get it. Can they get it? Yes, they just get it over the line. Michelle asks for a top 4. It's gonna be swept out the back by Dan. Or not quite out the back, to the back. Carolyn asking for a top 4 rather than setting up another guard. Four would be at the top 12. They're trying to get an over. Now we're thinking a 3, so they'll end up with a guard anyways. Jesse gonna draw under. Saying go the other way. They're asking where it is. Probably back. Looks like they're just going to tick off the one red. Okay, we'll move it over a little bit. Janine trying to decide what to do. Carolyn's shot. Looks like they're thinking draw in. This one's a little heavy. Gonna end up ticking that red a little bit more over. Spills out as well. Found pretty similar path to the last.
Yeah, sure. If we hit the top one, that's cool.
Jesse's now going for peel. Dan says either one works. Normal out of hand. On for sweep, sweep, sweep. Just past the first one. Gets rid of the second one. Carolyn second. Looks like it's going to be a guard. First 3 and 2. Maybe a 1. Maybe a none. They just let it die. Take it out. Dan will choose to take out the next, the high guard here.
I just want to check the light.
Calling for sweep. Looks like it's going to curl a bit much. But they managed to still peel it, clear out both of them, leaving no guards. Carolyn asking Ben to draw right to it. Ben wasting no time. Not quite all the way out to the broom, so it's a little Carolyn calling the sweep for line, keeping it straight. Don't know how well it's going to work. Looks like it'll work pretty well, actually. A little heavier than what they wanted. Well, apparently that is what they wanted. Just wanted it a little bit more towards the center. Dan, meanwhile, calling for the control weight hit. Playing the strategy of just running them out of rocks. Good shot from Jesse. Carolyn asking for more or less the same shot. Let's see how Ben does here. A little wider. Yeah, that's always good when they say oh. This looks like it needs to curl a little bit, but it looks like it's a little bit too hot this time. Does manage to stick around for second or third shot, I think third.
Yeah, that's fine.
Jesse's saying, Dan, take this out.
9 seconds. Yep.
Control was called, but I think Dan said 9 seconds, which is more normal. Takes it out, leaves the shooter. Sitting 4. Okay. First of the skip rocks for Philadelphia, trying to draw and sit on that red. Get something that Dan can't turn around and take out. Gotta move. It's gotta move about, well, gotta move several feet at this point. Looks like they're giving up on that, going with a plan B of sitting in the back pocket. Perfect freeze to the back. Of course, that's third stone.
This is fine. This is fine. So good. Yeah, even like right here. Step right between here and that. Do I give you a little bit more? Yeah. You gotta draw it from anywhere from the top 4 on their line, just throw it on the back way. Okay. Any of that range is good. Okay. Because if you make double, okay. 7.
Here's Dan looking to freeze. Dan's calling for the curl. Top 4, not bad either.
I can't see it from here, so you go. It's a thin double. Alright. If you sit here, if you corner this your shot, if you know this, you gotta do a little fly. You can straight draw, whatever you want.
Caroline's trying to get Janine's input, but
But I think that all we want is like that. Hey.
so she's looking for trying to get rid of the top one and touch the button. Needing a little roll. Shot's a little wide though. Needs to come back a little bit. Very slow handle. Coming back, coming back. No, gonna hit the outside. Well, cut him down to steal of 2. And that's the game. Handshakes all around. It will be Realm of Niftiness greater than Land of Oz. Plainfield with Dan, Jesse, John, and Michelle advancing. They will play tomorrow at 7:15. That means that, let's see, the loser of that one will be playing Saturday at 11:15. So that's Caroline Lloyd's team will be playing Saturday 11:15 in the third event. The scrape. Okay, our next draw is at 4:30. We have a scrape now, so we will be back with more curling at 4:30.